There is a threat in your life right now. You already know what it is. You've been circling it for days, keeping just enough distance to breathe, and every instinct says to keep it that way. But the real answer is far stranger, because the ancestors who handed you those instincts didn't survive by keeping their distance. They survived by closing it. When danger appeared at the edge of the trees, something in them leaned forward, not away, toward. You've been told a story about fear. It says fear is a brake. It stops you. It sends you running the other way. And sometimes it does. But that's not the fear that built you. Picture a small band of humans on an open plain 100,000 years ago. Somewhere ahead, a wounded antelope bolts into the heat. Your ancestors do not hide. They pick up their tools and walk into the danger on purpose. This was persistence hunting, and it says something uncomfortable about who you are. Daniel Lieberman, a Harvard evolutionary biologist, asked why the human body is shaped the way it is. We're slow, we're weak, no claws, no fangs. On paper, we should have been prey. But we can run for hours. We sweat instead of panting, cooling ourselves as we move. So your ancestors chased. Under the midday sun, a human could follow an animal until it overheated and collapsed. It could sprint. You could not. But you could endure. And endurance is a kind of courage. Do you understand what mind that takes? It takes a mind that treats fear as fuel instead of a wall. You've heard fight or flight. It's real. Your heart pounds. Your blood floods your muscles. But notice what that response prepares you to do. Not sit still. Not disappear. It loads your body for movement. Your fear was never designed to keep you on the couch. It was designed to move you. Joseph Ledoux, a neuroscientist at New York University, mapped the fear circuits of the brain. He found the threat response fires before you feel anything at all. The reaction comes first. The feeling comes after. Your ancestors weren't feeling afraid and bravely overriding it. Their bodies were already moving. You have the same wiring, a system older than language that turns threat into motion. The only question is which direction it points you. For most of human history, the answer was forward. A predator circling the group, a rival at the water, a child who wandered too far. Survival rarely belonged to the ones who fled. It belonged to the ones who turned and faced it, together. Because ancient humans almost never walked toward danger alone. When one stepped forward, the others stepped with them. Have you noticed things frighten you less when you're not facing them alone? That's not a coincidence. That's 100,000 years old. So why does facing danger feel so unnatural to you now? Because your danger changed, but your alarm system didn't. Robert Sapolsky, a Stanford neurobiologist, spent decades studying stress. His insight is almost funny. The stress response evolved for emergencies that lasted minutes. A charging animal, a fast fight. Your body would surge, act, and return to calm. But you don't face those anymore. You face slow ones, a deadline 3 weeks away, a relationship quietly falling apart. And your ancient alarm treats it all the same, flooding you with the chemistry of a lion attack for a threat you can never run toward and finish. So you avoid. You scroll away. You keep your distance, and the threat keeps circling, and the alarm never shuts off. Your ancestors got relief because they closed the distance. You get anxiety because you can't stop widening it. Think about the last time you finally did the thing you'd been dreading. The call. The truth said out loud. Remember what happened in your body the moment you moved toward it? The dread broke, almost instantly. That relief is the oldest reward your species has. It's an ancient nervous system recognizing you're doing what you were built to do. None of this means be reckless. Your ancestors read the wind. They knew which fights could be won. Walking toward danger was never walking blindly. It was choosing, with clear eyes, to close the distance before fear became a wall. You are the descendant of the ones who moved toward it. You are here because someone leaned into the danger when everything screamed to lean away. And it worked. It worked enough to make you. There is a threat in your life right now. You already know what it is. And somewhere in the oldest part of you is an ancestor who has already faced worse, on an open plain, with nothing but nerve and each other. They didn't keep their distance. They closed it. So can you. Walk toward it.